everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Beck, or if you've known me for a while you might know me as Rekka. I just wanted to do a short introductory video today, just really to introduce myself, to welcome you to my brand shiny new YouTube channel, and to just really give a little bit of background as to what I'm looking to do with this channel. So if you know me and you know about my blog Crimson Curse, it's probably not going to be a surprise to you that this YouTube channel will be me talking about all things horror. So I've always loved horror, even from a very young age. Even though I am a complete wimp, I definitely get far too scared and jump at anything, as anyone who's been at the cinema with me will know. But it's still a passion and a love that I've had ever since I can remember, really. Even growing up, my sort of favourite kids TV shows were always the weird ones. So where a lot of other girls wanted to be Disney princesses, I very much aspired to be like Lydia Deetz when I grew up. My favourite kids TV show was the Beetlejuice animated series, which is still fantastic, as is the film, and I've now actually got a few Beetlejuice tattoos, so that probably explains that. I think the first horror movie I remember seeing and being really traumatised by, although on reflection now that I'm older and I've seen it, I think I was a complete wimp. But I remember seeing Brain Dead when I was really quite young, and it just horrified me in the best possible way. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and from there I've always had this sort of morbid curiosity about horror films. So I've been going to Glasgow Fright Fest for a number of years now, and I always absolutely love the chance to see some really obscure, new, fun horror films, along with the sense of community that you get from being able to just sit and chat with other weirdos that are into the same kind of stuff as you. Thankfully this year I will be going to my very first London Fright Fest, and I absolutely can't wait. I've been wanting to do this for years and just not been able to, obviously recently because of the bloody pandemic. But this year, fingers crossed, all going well, I will definitely be there, and I just can't wait. It's not even just about the films, it's getting a chance to meet new people. So if anyone that is watching this goes to Fright Fest and sees me, I can be pretty shy, but please come and say hello. I would love an opportunity to just get to know new people and make new pals. So having loved horror for pretty much all my life, and having gone to a number of different horror events and screenings, things like this, it has been quite apparent that for the most part it's still a pretty male dominated genre. Whilst that in itself isn't a problem, it did kind of get me thinking about how interesting it would be to sort of look at and kind of analyse horror as a genre overall from the female perspective. So there are a number of women doing some really fantastic things in the genre at the moment. Some of my favourite horror films are directed by women, which I just think is such a great feat. So for example, you've got the French film Raw, which is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend it. So, that's definitely the kind of motivation behind me setting up Crimson Curse. I've always liked writing, I've always loved talking shite about horror films, and it just seemed like the perfect thing to do. And as much as I like writing, I also like talking shite, so I thought it would be a good chance to launch this YouTube channel, see if anyone's interested in listening to a daft Scottish bird talking about horror. So if there's anything that you want to hear my opinions on, if there's anything that you want me to talk about in particular, or if you just want to get in touch with me, you can do either in the comments, I think. Is that how these YouTube people do this? I guess it's down there, right? Or you can drop me a message on Instagram or on my blog itself, which is crimson-curse.com. Thanks very much for listening to my first video. I will be posting, hopefully soon, a few other videos of me talking about some films that have been released fairly recently, so keep an eye out if you'd be interested in that. Bye!